This is the MeteoMark Weather Show. Let's take a look at some viewers sending photos here. We got some snow photos here from this past storm here from Derek Rentschler from Lebanon, Pennsylvania, Lebanon County. And as you can see, here's some of his nice snow photos here. Picking up, I believe that area picked up anywhere from 5 to 7 inches, maybe 8 inches in some isolated areas. But you can see as we scroll through these pictures here, these photos, very nice shots, Derek, capturing the essence of this great and beautiful part of the year. And get out there and enjoy it. It's a fluffy, powdery snow, so it's not great for getting out there and building snowmen and doing all sorts of other stuff. However, it is kind of nice to have around, and it is nice to look at. So very nice, Derek. You can see a lot, the snow, even though it's powdery, initially sticking to a lot of hedges here and a lot of tree branches too. So you can see the roads. He took a few photos of some roads here looking very slick, and that was the idea across much of the mid-Atlantic and portions of the Northeast. As we saw, that light fluffy snow tends to be very, very slippery on the road surfaces, and at these lower temperatures, salt is not very effective. So that's pretty much it here from the Northeast. I'm going to show you a few photos, maybe a photo or two here from the MeteoMark Weather Studio area. You can see some of these photos taken the night of the storm, and picking up anywhere from 12 to 15 inches of snow across the general forecast area of the southern tier of New York, western Catskills, northeast Pennsylvania, Poconos area. So that's what I had for you last night and for the evening of the storm. And we take a look at, we get right into Lucas D. from Linden, Texas here. If we take a look at some of those photos here, we got some interesting shots here. He has some shots here from both from Courtney and Lucas. Take a look at these. Nice sky shots. You can see some of these interesting striations in the clouds here. And he's got some very nice structures in the clouds. The lighting this time of year is low sun angle, so you get very nice vibrant colors on these clouds. So very nice. He's got a nice moon shot. Let me move over here to this portion of the screen so you can see that nice moon shot there. And you can see, here's another bird shot here. Nice photo of a bird. Very nice, Lucas and Courtney. And if we take a look at some of these, some storm pictures of the colorful sky. Very interesting photos, to say the least. A lot of bright, vibrant oranges, if you round out Linden, Texas here. And interesting, to say the least. Storminess, and then followed by a very interesting sunset, to say the least here. And if we take a look, he's actually got a few pictures of a sunset here. And you can see very nice colorful clouds across the area. And looks a lot warmer down there. It may not seem that warm to them, but up here in the north we're dealing with frigid tundra, it feels like. So this sky looks very warm and inviting. So thank you, Lucas, for sending those photos in. Really gives us a nice photo shot of what's going on across much of the south. So very nice, to say the least. Let's take a look at some weather stateside here with the precipitation amounts. Most of the precipitation will be in the eastern portion of the United States. West Coast has been kind of void of systems with that positive PNA, really keeping the systems riding high here in portions of British Columbia, the Yukon, and Alaska. We'll get a few spritzels of rain here in the northwest. Not much to talk about out there. Here in the east, that's the big story with a possible storm Sunday into Monday across portions of the area. Let's take a look at that scenario. We see low pressure system riding up. It looks like either right up the spine of the Appalachians or just west of it. That should put a stripe and heavy snow across portions of the Ohio Valley, Chicago, maybe to Detroit. That area could be looking at significant snow, maybe even Cleveland. It's going to be interesting because many of the models are shifting back and forth on where this low. NAM has been further east. Euro has been further west. We'll see what happens. GFS is kind of a split, the difference in the middle. Regardless, we'll see significant, well, not tremendous mixed precipitation, but we'll see mixed precipitation here across the eastern portion of the United States, New York, Pennsylvania, western New England, heading down the spine of the Appalachians. Ohio Valley towards the lower Great Lakes, it looks more of a snow event. And that's what we're looking at here for this system as it winds up across portions of the Northeast. Monday it really starts to crank across southern Ontario, southern Quebec, and that's when it is pretty much ushers that frigid air back into the picture, where we'll see highs in the 0 single-digit degree range and lows in the -10s to some even -20 range. So this is not looking very good for those of you that don't like cold weather. It might be, even for snow lovers, it might be even a little too cold. So let's take a look at what I'm expecting precipitation-wise. This is a rough estimate of what I think could happen with the mixed precipitation along with the snowfall amounts. Snowfall amounts will be mainly confined back here in the portions of the Ohio Valley. You can see probably get some 5 to 8, maybe even some, do I dare say it, 7 inches or more across portions of maybe the Detroit area, Chicago. This is a rough sketch at this point, so we'll continue to fine-tune this here at MeteoMark. Here across much of, especially east of Cleveland, towards Erie, Buffalo, Binghamton, down towards Harrisburg, spine of the Appalachians, that's where we could be looking at mixed precipitation. How much? Probably a couple inches, maybe up to 1/10 to 1/4 inch of possible ice. So this could be quite a system to watch, and it winds up the St. Lawrence Valley to somewhere in the 990 millibar range. So quite interesting. Across the East Coast, it'll probably remain rain. You'll be on the east side of it. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers in the Susquehanna region of New York, from Binghamton to Elmira, Scranton, Susquehanna region of Northeast Pennsylvania. Look at these numbers here. We're really starting out the weekend really cold, but we quickly moderate it. I don't think it's going to warm up that quickly, but we'll get towards the freezing mark possibly on Sunday. Then later Sunday, we probably start dropping snow, sleet, freezing rain, maybe an inch or two, then maybe up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. Sunday night, we head into that snow, sleet, and freezing rain scenario, probably back to snow. That's where we get the total snow accumulations, maybe 2, maybe 3, possibly 4 inches with some of the 1/10 to 1/4 inch of ice mixed in. We'll fine-tune those amounts as the system comes in. It might be of an advisory criteria winter weather event. We'll see. Some areas across the southern portion of the forecast area may switch over to plain rain, but we'll see about that. And then heading out towards the next week, look at that Monday, later Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tuesday being the coldest day. We get lows in the -10s, highs may not even break 0 in some areas. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark.